All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time. We're going to go ahead and dive into our presentation for today, you all. It is December the 20th, and let me just tell you, we are all just tremendously excited to have you here today. If this is your first time listening in and learning about what we're doing here within Valentus and learning about all the excitement with the Slim Roast, you're definitely in for a treat. Um, I'm going to go ahead and start the presentation now. Again, my name is Marcus Brigham. I have the privilege of being your presenter tonight, and I want to really simplify this business opportunity for all of you and really give you more information in regards to the product and what it's actually doing for people. Let me start out by talking about the industry and what you're connected with. Now, when we talk about Valentus, we're excited to be connected to four of the fastest growing industries. Number one, when you talk about the internet, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, it's always available to us. Whether we've got our Samsungs in our hand, our iPhones, iPads, you name it, most people claim it. The bottom line is we're always connected to the internet. And so we're going to share with you really how you can turn that into a cash cow for you and your family. Next, when we talk about the home-based business world, I remember when I first got introduced to this industry about 10 years ago. And at first, I was a bit reluctant to look at it because, I was always kind of told if you're not doing traditional businesses, then you probably should be a little bit shy when it comes to looking at other opportunities and things like that. And I remember talking to my father, who worked for the same company for over 35 years, engineer, and it was him. He's the one that actually told me, said, look, Marcus, you don't have to make money the same way that I did. And he says, if you have an opportunity to look at something outside of a traditional style, cash flow business, and he said, you should definitely look at doing that. And it was really, you all, that push that really made me look at this industry. And I'm grateful that I did, because I'm telling you right now, it has really been amazing for my family and I. We've been able to do very well in this industry and do it from a very part-time standpoint, which I'm going to share with you as well. Of course, the last two, when we talk about health and wellness, of course, our health being our number one wealth, most people, especially this time of year, are more conscious about what they're going to do different moving into 2017. And so we believe we have an amazing formula to help you really get to that place physically where you're looking to get to. And of course, lastly, when we talk about coffee, coffee is huge, huge business. And of course, we've got an amazing coffee called Slim Roast that is literally changing the game. It's helping people to skinny down and get themselves back in amazing looking shape again. So again, when you talk about really what coffee means to the world at large, it's the second most traded commodity. When you think about North America, we're the number one coffee consuming market in the world, which translates into 500 million cups of coffee that are enjoyed every single day. But when you look at the world view, we're talking about almost 1.5 billion cups of coffee that are consumed every single day. Now, coffee has really started to change the mindsets of so many what we call food and beverage CEOs all around the world. And now they've been really at the point where they have to go back and revise their original business plans and their models, really because of the fact that customers have a high demand for coffee. When you talk about really the profit margin, when you can take, like Starbucks has done, they've been able to take 7 cents of raw material and turn it into a $15 profit per container of coffee that they actually brew. And so that has, again, been a major movement where a lot of people have modeled that particular business model. When you look at, McDonald's and McCafe and what they've done, literally McDonald's now kind of feels like a coffee shop when you walk in. You've got jazz music playing. You've got the high definition menu boards, which flat screen TVs all over the place. Even the colors, they got rid of kind of the bright reds and yellows and the hamburger guy and the Ronald McDonald. It's been replaced, you all, with more of that soft feel. In fact, I walked in the other day and I, saw a table in the back where they were actually having a meeting. People had decided to meet at McDonald's and have a cup of coffee and have a meeting. So totally different from what we have seen McDonald's in the past. In fact, there's been a lot of rumors that McDonald's and McCafe are now looking to launch their own McCafe standalone branches. So now you won't even be able to purchase the nuggets and burgers and French fries. You basically just purchase coffee products. Dunkin' Donuts, you all, one of my favorites. When I played for the New England Patriots, I would bring coffee to a lot of the veterans in there that were on my team. And I remember when the logo itself was an actual donut, but now it's actually a cup of coffee. So again, we're seeing a lot of companies out there change their structure. Burger King partnering with Seattle's Best, Wendy's now with the Redhead Roasters. You've got Subway now opening their doors earlier in the morning now to serve coffee. Tim Hortons, very popular in Canada, you all, recently sold for $11.4 billion. And so we've watched this coffee empire literally explode to the next level. And so when I talk about really the coffee space and being an opportunity for you to really make some incredible income, it's very serious. Again, we talk about Starbucks again. You all, we call it $5 in my house because literally we always spend $5 per person. And really Starbucks has made it socially acceptable to spend $5 or more for a cup of coffee. And so I love the fact that we have an opportunity, you all, that really fits perfectly into that space where we've got a delicious, tasting coffee called the Slim Roast. But we've done something. We've got a little twist to it where we have a proprietary blend that actually helps you lose weight. So we've disguised this great tasting coffee into a weight loss component. And that's why we believe what we have really is the next billion-dollar coffee giant in this industry. A little bit about my own personal testimonial. When I first tried this coffee, you all, I made myself a cup at 7 o'clock that morning. Within my first 7 minutes, I noticed the difference in really my mood and how I had more energy. I noticed that kind of that morning fog that's always over my head, it was lifted. I went down to the gym, had an amazing workout, came back, got on my laptop, got some work done. But here's the thing that was very unique was it wasn't until about 12, of course, noon, right around lunchtime where I noticed I had not had anything to eat. In fact, I wasn't even hungry, but it's kind of like routine where I knew I needed to eat something. So I grabbed a banana. You all, it wasn't until 5 o'clock that evening where I had my first meal. And I remember trying to figure out what's going on and how is it that I've been satisfied, had the energy all day long, but I didn't have much of an appetite. And it wasn't until I started to really read up on the box, and I even have it right here in front of me. But when I went through this box, you all, I started to look at some of these ingredients in here. I looked at things like the ginseng and, of course, the chromium L-carnitine, which I knew was awesome for brain function and really helping you out with mental focus and mental clarity. The green tea, which is a natural energizer to the body. Green coffee beans, you all. Green coffee beans, just so you all understand, is at the beginning stages where it's more potent to actually help in assisting to lose weight. The great taste, you all, comes from the natural dark roast Arabica coffee, which you see there. But here's the thing, the Garcinia Cambogia, that was literally the game changer. Because you all, Garcinia Cambogia is what we call the fat buster of today. And it's kind of this pumpkin-shaped fruit that literally, you all, is changing the game. And that's what the Garcinia Cambogia is. But really, it does a phenomenal job of really helping the body to burn unwanted belly fat. Make it very simple for you. And so it helps to slim you down. And when the body's not producing more fat cells, you all, what it's doing is getting rid of fat cells. And so that's the thing where people are drinking and shrinking. And when you look at third-party documentation, in fact, the United States National Library of Medicine talks about Garcinia Cambogia, and it talks about the fact that even for those people who may not actually have a healthy, like what you want to call gym regimen, where they're actually going to the gym on a daily basis, people still are reporting losing ridiculous amounts of weight just because of what Garcinia Cambogia does to the body itself. So you all, this product, I'm telling you right now, is a beast. When we start talking about helping you to lose weight, that's exactly what this product will do. Here again are some bullet points there. Will it help with curbing the appetite? Absolutely. Helps with sugar craving, sugar absorption, burning fat, increasing focus and mental alertness, elevating the mood. Very good product. we also have what we have created, what's called the 12 and 24 lifestyle plan. And I'll share that with you here in a second. But take a look at some of these photos before and after. Now, I want you to concentrate on the midsection right there where the belly area is. Typically love handles, the pooch area. You'll notice there the young lady in the yellow. Look at the difference in how loose her shirt now fits. You look at the gentleman there in the blue jeans. You can tell how lean he is from drinking the coffee. Congratulations to Veronica Rogers. She's down 35 pounds, you all, on the Slim Roast again. So we talk about that Garcinia Cambogia that's infused in the Slim Roast, and you all, it is a fat buster like none other. Congratulations also to Matthew Leaf, down 55 pounds on the Slim Roast. And then, of course, this young lady here has an amazing story. You all, getting prepared for her wedding from June to December, she was drinking the coffee. And let me just tell you this, she was able to comfortably get in her wedding dress. As a result of that, people were asking her, girl, what in the world are you doing to look this good? And of course, she wasn't part of the business, but now I understand that she has a dynamic business simply because she is a product of the product. And when you have an experience like what she's had, I guess there's a lot of excitement there. So you all, again, the Slim Roast by far is our flagship product. It's the star of the show. But we also have some other products here within Valentus that literally complete the package. And we call it helping the body to really work together in harmony so that you can reach the healthiest stage that you need to be. So within our Prevail lines, we've got also the Immune, the Energy, and the Trim. Now, the Immune Boost, you all, is flooded with tons of vitamins, minerals, antioxidants. When you think about the fact that most people are not getting what they need on a daily basis when it comes to complete nutrition, this is the perfect supplement for that. I was reading an article the other day, and they were talking about the fact that with all the synthetic soils, pollution, the way things are harvested today, unfortunately, a lot of the things that we eat, even from a healthy standpoint, don't pack the nutritional punch that they once did. So this product, again, boldly stepped forward to meet the needs that an entire family might have. So we talk about this is a kid-safe product as well. Mineral deficiency, you all, leads to a lot of scary diseases out there that can ultimately take someone's life. So I think about the fact that this product gives our bodies that complete balance and what it needs on a daily basis. Now, we also have a very clean energy product. When you think about really the long-term effect of all those canned energy drinks that people are drinking multiple times a day, there have been a lot of warnings on what that can do to your body long-term. This is a clean replacement, gets rid of that crash and burn. So it's going to allow you to keep that long-lasting energy, perfect for those of you gym rats like myself. You want to get a great workout in, and then, of course, keep your energy high throughout the day. Even those 9-to-5ers out there, you all, corporate jobs, let me tell you, this is a great product. You want to go ahead and stick in your purse or stick in your pocket there. Lastly, we've got the Prevail Trim. This is a great product. You take 30 minutes before your meals, and it's going to help curb your appetite. You all, let me just tell you, this, I mean, really this arsenal of a lineup of products that we have, you all, works amazingly together, okay? Now, I want to share some information in regards to the business opportunity, especially being to a point where, you know, we're getting closer towards the end of the year. And I know a lot of people now have a New Year's resolution on really getting their finances in control. And so what I want to really challenge all of you is moving into 2017 to really insert what I would consider to be a non-traditional method of creating cash flow for you and your family. And I want to make sure that that sticks in your mind, because one of the biggest mistakes that a lot of people are making today is they're only accustomed to making money doing the 9-to-5 type deal or doing a traditional business. But we can see that times are clearly changing, and that people who have connected towards industries like this here are learning that on an extreme part-time basis that you can earn some incredible income. And so that's what I want to show you, because if you think of all the other alternatives out there to lose weight or other alternatives to earn money, think about it. Do you work more hours when you're already are at capacity? When you think about getting a second job and going back to school, real estate, stocks. Of course, the lottery sounds great. I think recently paid out over $400 million to 20 people that stepped forward. That was awesome. I think it was a corporate office, little small office that stepped forward, and they claimed that winnings. But let's be honest, you all, that's not realistic. And of course, you can own your own business. I've done that before too. But the bottom line of you all, it's very challenging to do it that way. And that's why we believe that Valentus and what we bring to the table can really get you to that point you're looking for. Now, to keep things very simple, 7 ways to earn money here. Number 1, we've got the retail side of this thing. You can earn as much as 25% every time you move product, okay? Also, for those of you, if you buy in bulk, you can earn as much as $30 per box of product that you move, okay? This is a huge way to put money in your pocket right away. Now, income areas number 2 and 3, as you see on the screen there, allow you to earn as much as $20 to as much as $200 every single time that you introduce someone to this business. Now, this is very important. The business builder pack that we bring to the table, you all, that is going to, again, allow you to give yourself a pay raise. And that's when we tell people, when you move those packs, you can earn as much as $200 every single time that you do that, all right? Now, income areas number 4 and 5. We take a snapshot of your entire organization. So basically, this is word of mouth marketing, no different than a good movie. I remember when Denzel Washington came out with the movie, and I went to go check it out, and I was blown away. And I remember sending a text to a lot of my friends, and they would send a text back to me saying, hey, appreciate you telling me about it. Yeah, me and the wife are going to go check it out later on this week. And before I know it, everybody was talking about this Denzel Washington movie in my circle, but I knew I was the one that told everybody. You all, much as I love Denzel, he never sent me a check. I'm going to be honest with you. But I love this opportunity because as I share this with people who do the exact same thing, all of that activity is going to be coded into what's called my back office. So the nice thing about it is, as those coffee boxes move all around the world, if I'm tied to it some kind of way, I'm going to share in that profit. So the nice thing about it is I can earn as much as 20% on what's called the pay side of my business. So if my entire organization moves $20,000 worth of business that week on that pay side, that was going to pay me out $4,000 that week. You all, I can earn as much or as little as I want to earn. There's no cap on what I'm worth over here, and I love that part. Also, you all, we have what's called 7 generations of match bonuses, which basically means if I were to tell you to grab a piece of paper and draw a circle at the top and then draw an additional 6 circles underneath, that would represent 7 generation levels of people, which means if I brought in Tammy, who brought in Hector, Hector brings in Lisa, Lisa brings in Sarah, Sarah brings in Thomas, Thomas brings in Suzanne, Suzanne brings in Dr. Jackson. Dr. Jackson, who's on my 7th level all the way down there, you all, I'm tied to Dr. Jackson as well. So if he moves product, you all, I'm going to be able to get paid. We can get it paid as much as 20%, you all, of the match checks, which means if someone down there in my matching, let's say, Janet does $1,000 or earns $1,000 check that week, she'll get her $1,000 check, but the company's going to reward me a bonus check, a match check, 20%, which would be a $200 check on Janice, whether I brought her in or not. But because I brought someone in that brought her in, I'd be able to get a check for that. We've got the car bonus, you all, where you can earn as much as $400 to $3,000 on a monthly basis. We've got the global pool as well. We set you up with websites, everything that you need for the life of the business. You all, get started with this opportunity is a $20 business decision, and then you'll just select an option as far as which pack you want to get started with. So yeah, $20 sets you up with everything. But let me share with you how to activate your position. And I'm going to show you in a sec here the different ways that you can get started, okay? But on Thursday at midnight, the system compresses, which means most of you have a free position right now. You want to make sure that you purchase minimum a box of coffee to lock in your position, because here's what happens. Anyone that's underneath you right now is a free member. If they lock in before you and you miss the cutoff on Thursday, like Pam illustrated here, she will move all the way to the very top and compress underneath the last paid member on that success line. So you want to make sure, you all, that you're leveraging the efforts of other people. If you made a decision to look at this business before someone else did, take advantage of the timing and make sure you lock in so that the volume of others will always stay underneath you, and that way you can get paid on that volume. It just makes sense. When we talk about our growth and our sales here within Valentus, you all, look at February of last year. We did $80,000 that month. Now, if you fast forward a year later, February, March, April, we did 1.1 million, 1.4 million, $2.1 million in sales. Now, May and June, we did 3.4 and $4 million in sales, which shows a major growth that's happening right now, all because of what's happening with the slim rolls. And this thing is going to go bananas, especially from the standpoint of people wanting to get on this slim roast product that we have here. Because again, $20 to get started, plus one of these options here. Number one, you can get started at one box minimum. That's $59.95, meaning you can get started in this business for under $100. It's absolutely amazing. Everything you need to build this up to a major business right there at one box. We also have some better options for you to give you more product by coming in at some of the other packs. Option number 2 and option number 3. 3 boxes or either 6 boxes of coffee. You're actually going to save anywhere between 25 to 35% by coming in at those options there. And then, of course, option number 4, which is the best option, 16 boxes of product there, which divides out to about $31 per box of coffee. You all, that's a huge savings there. So you can literally move all those boxes of coffee and literally be in profit immediately. And I can tell you right now, we've got a lot of people, when they purchase this pack, they either go on Facebook or send out a text to a group of people that they know and say, look, I just launched an amazing weight loss coffee business. You all, people are losing some ridiculous amounts of weight on this coffee that I have. Who wants to try a couple of boxes? You do that, ladies and gentlemen, here's what's going to happen. You're going to have a bunch of text messages coming back to you or people inboxing you saying, save a box for me. By the time the box lands on your doorstep, you would have already pre-sold the product that's inside. Absolutely amazing. You all, the Valentus Dream Builders is who we are. We have a dynamic team, a dynamic system, a great leadership team as well. We're here to assist you, to help you really accomplish and tackle the goals that you're after. You want to make sure whoever brought you onto this webinar, you get your questions answered, and make sure you also get connected to our system that we have exclusively for this organization. One of my favorite quotes by Warren Buffett says, whatever you like to do, make it your hobby, but whatever the world likes to do, you want to make it your business. I'd agree more. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to keep this exciting train moving forward. In fact, we have a corporate call that's getting ready to kick off here in about 5 minutes. As you see this number right here, you want to go ahead and dial into this number, get yourself ready to just be excited about what's going to happen with this company, but get back to the person that brought you onto the presentation, get your questions answered, but more importantly, get a box of that slim roast in front of you as quickly as possible. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say peace, blessings to all of you. Happy holidays, and we'll catch you on our next live event. God bless.